in between as well. If you're watching just now, oh shit, this has gone again. I don't know if we're going to get the same problems as we had yesterday, because it's saying it's not a good feed again, but it said that the last couple of days, so hopefully it doesn't cut on and off. Just let me know in the chat area if it does, because it's not going to be a good live if that is the case. So if it keeps on cutting out on you, there's a problem with YouTube, or there was yesterday. Hopefully they fixed that now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and we'll see how it goes. So yes, we'll be chatting with you, but first of all, that's what I was going to say. If you're watching just now and you've not commented, just leave a comment in and just say where you're from, or just say hi. I'd like to see kind of everybody in here. This is about a community as well, and if you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment down below this video as well if you want anything answered or anything at all. But first of all, go down to the like button and crush the likes, crush those likes just now, because that definitely does help the channel. Okay, let's see if we're live or not. Make sure everything's up and running. I put a comment to Ben Polgardi there, but I didn't let it go through because it was more than 200 characters. Yep, we've got a few people in just now, and I will just leave that. We'll jump over just now. Okay, so we have Olo Bramblebert is in the house. Welcome to you. I didn't understand what you're talking about. My spacebar is not working. I just put my glasses on. Ben Polgardi, good morning all. Found this quote today and thought it was fitting. Stop being afraid of what can go wrong. Start being excited about what can go right. Exactly. I've always got, when I'm making a decision, I always think, and this is what I was replying to you as well, Ben, I always ask two questions. Two questions are, what is the worst that can happen? Usually the worst that can happen is not that bad. But then conversely, you have to ask yourself the question, what's the best that could happen? So I made a decision today, and I'm going to tell you about it in a second, about trading. So I traded something and I've made a decision, and I don't know if it's a good one, but I thought, what's the worst that could happen? And I asked myself, what's the best that could happen? So I'll tell you about that in a second. Stephen King is in the house, David Schwartz is in, Loyal Tangi is in, Alex Jug is in, Marcus Jafari, Leno FC is in, good to see you here. I don't think I've seen you here before. Pascal Amsterdam is in, Mark Innes, good to see you here, mate. Gaudy Boy Scotland, Donny Don Matthew is in the house, Mark Innes is in, I've mentioned Mark already. King 1969, Sheldrake Nick is in, Chris Noble, Kevin Moore, Justin Churchill, Honest Crypto Journey is in, and a few others as well, and I'll get to the comments in a second. King 1969, good morning, just came home from a night shift, looking forward to your stream. I don't know if this is the best stream to be watching after a night shift. Although when I used to do night shift years ago and I never ever went to bed when I came home, everybody expects you to go to bed as soon as you get home. But you don't do that on a day shift, so why would you do it on a night shift? You stay up for 3 or 4 hours, then go to bed. Mark Ennis, good morning. Stephen, your brilliant team. Likes crushed. Excellent. Yeah, if you could go down the like button and hit that. Just now, hit the like button. Morning from a cloudy and rainy Cornwall. It's pissing down the rain here in Scotland. Chris from Edinburgh, good to see you. Expect the best, prepare for the worst. Yes. Lost you again. Shit. Hopefully it's not going to start. If you're losing me, if it keeps on cutting out, just let me know in the comments, because there's no point in going on with this. It's not going to be a good live. Although yesterday I kind of done it and it kind of pulled together and the video was okay after it. So let me know straight away. I'll keep on jumping back to the comments just to see if we have got a good stream or not. I'm just going to see. It says it's okay to stream, but it's usually the number of people watching that will tell me if there's a problem with it, because I'll go down to about 2, then jump back up to 30. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's kind of jumping just now, which is not a good sign. So let me know if it's kind of jumping in and out, and I'll keep jumping back to the comments just to make sure. Okay, so the comment I'd made earlier about what's the worst that could happen, and if this is a trading decision, what's the best that could happen. So I got out of Engine Coin. Engine Coin has been gone up, and I kind of called it 2025, and it went up to 2,800 or something, which is brilliant, which is fantastic. So I got out that with a good kind of percentage gain on that, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to go into hot. So I went into hot, but I came out almost immediately, because I thought, okay, I'm going to make this trade that I've been thinking about for days and days. So I jumped onto BitMEX. So I'm on BitMEX again. Last time I got burned kind of big time there. But I'm going to try this because I think, and with the news out today, I think it's just more and more evident that this is going to go up. So as XRP, I've jumped into XRP just now on a 10x leverage for XRP on BitMEX. I just think this is poised to break big time, XRP. And I've been saying it for ages, I've been saying it for a while, that XRP is like a cold spring just now. It's like a volcano, it's just bubbling underneath the surface and it's going to explode at any time. And I've seen some news today as well, and some of the news, the premium members shared some news as well, and just thought, this is just, it has to kind of explode. It can't not kind of happen. So I went into XRP on a 10x leverage and took the trading pot out, the money that I kind of gained from Engine Coin, and put it into the XRP leveraged trade. Don't recommend it. Very, very kind of risky, obviously. But I thought, okay, what's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is I lose 0.8 Bitcoin worth. I could, obviously, if it goes down, if it breaks below 8,000, I'll get out. So the worst that could happen is I could lose maybe 0.4 of a Bitcoin, which is a lot of money. The best that could happen, that this could go up, even if it goes up 10%, it goes up to 9,000, then I've gained 0.8 of a Bitcoin. So I'll go from 0.8 Bitcoin to 1.6 Bitcoin. Or it could go up even higher than that. It could be the start of a bull run. So that's a question I asked myself today, and it was funny that Ben Polgarda, you kind of said that as well, about your kind of quote there as well. But that I always ask myself those two questions when I'm making big decisions. So that's the kind of big thing I kind of went into today, and I've done that this morning. And I kind of hesitate. I've been hesitating for the last, must be 4 or 5 weeks now, as I've seen kind of XRP coming down, thinking, okay, it's about time this is going to turn around again. We've got this symmetrical triangle. You can see here we've got a support line here, and it's coming up to kind of Aprilish sometime. They've got that. Got it on the 4 hour as well, obviously. You'll see it more clearly on the 4 hour. So I just think we're going to break out of here and go past the 9,000. And we've got good support there on this kind of line up here on the ascending line, and we're not getting the higher highs, but I just think we're going to break out from here and just kind of shoot up. I've got until the 29th of March, that's when the kind of contract closes, so I do think it's going to go up, and I think it's going to go up because I'll go to BTUSD and just check the stream. 37 watching. I think it's going to go up because I think Bitcoin is going to go up. So I think Bitcoin is going to go up past, we're going to get past the 4,000 level again. With Bitcoin, we're back into this triangle, this ascending triangle we were in before. We kind of came out of it briefly and I thought, oof, that's not a good sign. But we kind of quickly went back into it. Again, this is a 4-hour chart. Quickly went back into it and we could climb back up there, up to 4,200 again. I think 4,200 is going to be the level we're kind of going to hit and then come back down, but it could push through that 4,200 level. But the first level to break is the 4,000 level. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to leverage in on Bitcoin for a trade because it is very volatile. Bitcoin, you can be up and down $400 in the space of a couple of hours. So it's just way too volatile. So I thought, okay, if I think Bitcoin is going to go up in price, which I do, I genuinely believe it's going to go up 4,000 to 4,200 over the next couple of days. I think that's going to happen. It'll probably come back down after that, but might break through that 4,200, but I don't think so. So I think that's going to go up. It's going to pull up the likes of Litecoin, Ethereum, Neo, and XRP as well, and I think that's what's going to happen. And I think XRP could go on a run from there once it breaks out from this symmetrical triangle that it's in just now. I think it could go on a run. So that's why I've done the 10x leverage from there as well. So there's a lot of things in play that kind of brought this decision to a kind of head. I'll just jump back to chat, make sure we're okay. Working fine at the moment on Crypto, it's okay, all good here, seems okay at this end, all fine mate, no jumping with me, good. Donny Don Matthew, Steve sitting on the fence, wonder if it's too late on Engine to do a quick buy sell 2 to 4% gains. What do you think? You could do it with Engine coin just now, because it did come down to about 2,500, then it went back up again. So I'll just see what it's sitting at just now. 2,588. You could jump in and set a very tight stop loss at 2 to 3%. Or you could just trade on the 15-minute chart. If you look at the 15-minute chart, 15-minute chart is just about to cross down. 7 EMA is crossing down over the 50 EMA, just about to, but there's a wee green candle there. You could even do it on a 5-minute chart. If you're looking to get into a coin, and this is something I kind of look at, if you're looking to get a coin that's already spiked, say 100, 50%, 100%, 200%, and it's come back down, then it's gone back up again, you can start using if you're looking for a scalp, you can start using the 5-minute chart, the 15-minute chart. 5-minute chart is actually really good for scalping. So I would look at the 5-minute chart and wait until that 7 EMA crosses back up over the 50 EMA and then go back in. If it's down below the 50 EMA, leave out just now. This is my opinion. Stay out of it just now until this crosses back over, and then that's a confirmation that it's kind of going to climb back up again. So that's what I'll do. Use the 5-minute chart and go back in on that or not. Stay out of it, but wait till the 7 EMA crosses over the 50 EMA to get back in, because it's already near its top. It's near its kind of high of 2,900 it got to before. You're going in, not a brilliant time. Plus, the news of Samsung is going to come out tomorrow and Friday. It might even come out tonight. So it could drop very quickly, or it could spike very quickly. So set a very tight stop loss, but use a 5-minute chart. Let the kind of trend be your friend there. The trend on the 5-minute chart just now is down, so I wouldn't actually go in on it just now. That's just my opinion though, do your own research. Gordy Boy Scotland, that's what stop losses are for. Yes, exactly. Good morning, Steve. Imran Chowdhury. Oh no, Steve, not XRP again. Yes, I'm into XRP. I'm into XRP big time. I've been accumulating XRP for holding for the long term. So I've got a lot of XRP. Well, comparatively, I've got a lot from me, and I'm holding for the long term. I just think there's too much good news coming out for XRP, so I'm leveraging it for the short term. Studio 10 is in. Good morning to you, Ben Polgardi. Gone to XRP yesterday as well. Still have a small amount in Engine though. Taking profits twice already. Excellent, Ben. That's good. Good trading. G-Slike, Digibyte, love it. I was reading kind of a couple of reports yesterday on Digibyte actually. So it does look good. Adam Forrest, I've heard XRP is next from a little birdie. That would be good. That would be good. Godlyboy Scotland, good luck with XRP, but loads of... I know a lot of people say that it's like Marmite, you either love it or you hate it. There's kind of no in between with it. I'm sus XRP, sorry, no problem. Just like because everybody's got their own opinion. There's a lot of talk about SBI are live or not. Do you know anything about it? SBI have been live for months. They've been live, but they're not. The order book's not live. So what they've been doing is OTC trading, I believe. So you can trade on the platform just now on SBI, kind of live platform, but there's no order book trading. So it's not like everybody can join up and there's going to be order books. So it's OTC trading just now. So it's matching peer for peer. That's really what it's doing just now. So once the order books go live, that's what they're talking about when it says it's going to go live. So I hope that clears up. BNB for the future, Godlyboy Scotland. BNB is doing brilliant just now. It can go up exponentially like it has been. There has to be a period of it's going to retrace at some point. So just be careful if you're just getting into BNB as well. Pascal Amsterdam, what will happen with Digitex? Will it go up or down a little first? I think Digitex is now up to about 1500, which is doing brilliant. So we'll look at that. But first, we'll look at the overall markets, see what's happening in the overall markets. I should have done that at the very beginning. We'll go to the wider market as well and just get that up. And we'll go view all. And we'll get that up in a second. So we're up to $131 billion again, which is good to see. Bitcoin dominance is coming down slightly, which is expected because the alts are coming up. It's down to 51.8%. Bitcoin itself, aggregated price of 3,886. I say aggregated, that's all of them collated together and kind of averaged out. We've got a change of 2.88% up, which is good. Who's the highest? ABBC coin, that coin again is up 23%. Bitcoin Gold is up 20%. Theta, double digits. Litecoin is up to $53. Remember I said ages ago when it was at $32, this is going to go to $70. It's climbing all the time. So we might get to that $70 sooner rather than later. Quant is up 12%. Engine Coin up 11% again. Raven Coin up double digits. Aurora, Digitex is up to 6 cents or nearly 6 cents. EOS is up in double digits as well. So it's been a good market and we'll see who's in the red. We've only got about 6% in the red. And that's Repo, 4.41%, Electronium, 3.41%, Ravane, Loom Network, DAI and PIVX, and USD Coin, stablecoin. So not that many in the red at all. So 95% in the green. We'll look at the wider market. And we'll see with the market capitalization, we'll go to 10k traded. That changes for us. It's always good to have a look at this. I'll go who's the highest climbers over the last 24 hours. It just takes a wee while to load this. We've got Sphere, 11 million volume. Bit sus. Circulating supply 3 million. There's $1.95. Market capitalization is 6 million. And the volume is 11 million. That seems a bit sus. Has had a high of $6.41 with 19 million market capitalization. Markets, Upbit and Bittrex. So it looks right on Bittrex. I trust kind of Bittrex as well for the volume. I don't think it's reporting false volume. Upbit as well, same with that. So that's looking good. I don't know what's kind of made it jump, but it's up 216%. It just came onto Bittrex or something. Uchain is up 233% with 300. Oh, I thought that was a volume. 74,000 volume. Happy Coin is up. Exclusive Coin. I remember trading that in the past, in the way distant past. Is up 76% as well. Core is up 73%. A trading volume of 2.9 million. Pepe Cash So there's a few up there that are doing really well. Happy Coin, 165,000. Our Coin, 167%. So you can see there's still trading opportunities out there. Just jump back to chat, make sure we're not breaking up. We're not breaking up just now, so that's good. So that's the overall markets. Have a look at, we've had a look at Bitcoin already, but we'll just have a look, see what's happening just now. And that's Engine Coin, still 2593, and it's looking to break up on the 5 minute. Broken up a wee bit, so it's looking to kind of go up more. We'll just look at on the Heikin Ashi. This kind of cuts out the noise, and you can see on the 5 minute chart from 7:15 this morning to now, it was a kind of sell from here, but it looks as if it's trying to come into the buy zone again. So these kind of, the Heikin Ashi, if you've not kind of checked that out, it just kind of cuts out the noise for the price action. So it looks much better. You can see the kind of trend here and the volume trend and the kind of buying and selling trend as well. So it looks as if it's trying to break up again from here, but I'd give it another couple of 5 minute sessions before that was confirmed. It might continue its downward spiral. And so we'll look at the highest. Just now we've got Raven Coin starting to go back up again. Theta is doing amazing just now. This is on the Heikin Ashi. We'll just look on the normal candles. Theta is doing amazing. It could still go up even more from here as well. BCPT, that's a good run up. That's on the 5 minute. Let's take it back to the daily chart. Yep, so you can see this has had a good run up from where it crossed over from 879 up to 1230. So it's had a good 30-40% up, which is good. Manitha kind of spotted this yesterday as well. I didn't call it, but I spotted it yesterday, so that could go on a run up. Could get the recency effect as well. On the 11th of November, it did shoot up to 1164, so it could double from here. Manitha, I don't think so, because the latest kind of spike went up to 634, but you could still get another 10-20% out of this, and it's crossed over about 20% already to 2% from where it crossed over. That's looking good. DLT, I've called that already, literally this morning. It's starting to move just now as well, so that's good. And we'll just look at some of the bigger ones. Ethereum, USD we'll look at. $139, so starting to kind of move up a wee bit. And called that the other day as well. I can't remember what called that. I think it was $132. Litecoin, interesting Litecoin, see what they're doing. Yeah, so it's getting to come up to this upper channel line that we're talking about. So if it breaks out, we're going to have a quicker increase in the price. So I still expect this to get to $70 for Litecoin. It's doing well at the moment, $52.72. Obviously that's with the increase in the Bitcoin price as well. Let's have a wee look at XRP as well. And dollar value. Dollar value has not changed that much. It can't seem to break that 32 cents. XRP BTC. 8114, so it's still holding this line here. Hopefully it doesn't break below it. We'll go to a couple of the smaller ones. Digitex has had a brilliant run up. Just have a look at that just now. Yeah, 1547. Come back down very slightly, but you can see here it was a 900, so you could have got a 71% gain on Digitex. I know Crypto Don Juan was in that, or back into it, or has never kind of been out of it. He's just bought more of it, I think. So well done to you, mate. And we're coming up for 1743. We could get a kind of cup and handle kind of formation there for 1743. You can see that quite clearly here, which could go up again like that. And we've seen this cup and handle formation so many times on a lot of other charts as well. We also look at BAB, see how BAB are doing. Oh, good. So, well, it's 6. I thought it was up to 7 there. I see another green candle. So 6 Satoshi just now from 4, so it's up 50% from its all-time low at 4 Satoshi. And we'll have a look at BPT, block port, 3,340, that's good. It did get to 4,000. Seen that the other day, but came back down very quickly again. But it's gone back up, and the trend is up for Blockport. So Blockport's looking good. I'm liking the look of Blockport. I don't think they're doing much at the moment, kind of price-wise. Nope, they're just languishing at their all-time low. The 123 Satoshi. And who else? Metamorph. I'm liking Metamorph more. They're bringing out some good news, but the price is not really kind of reflecting that. But it's up to 102 just now for Metamorph. It kind of did get to its all-time low of 51, so 100% increase really from its all-time low, but way off its all-time high, as are most altcoins as well. Okay, we'll just go back to chat, make sure we're up and running okay. Nick Smith, LTC doesn't need BTC, that and BNB almost decoupled from BTC. Hopefully, I'm looking for a decoupling of the bigger ones as well, Ethereum, LTC, NEO, BNB as well. BNB just does its own thing now, so it's almost kind of like decoupled already. LTC, I think, it could drive the kind of markets up. It could spark the next bull run. VeChain, or VeChain, we're talking about FET, not looked at them in a while. FET, BTC, just have a quick look. Yeah, it's broken that triangle, so it's on a it's broken down out of the triangle on a downward spiral, so it's 112. So we're kind of looking at that before. Obviously I was looking at that and it's broken down on the downside. But that was the ascending triangle. So at the moment it's not a buy at the moment for VeChain. Oh, just make sure. I'm presuming that's the one you were talking about. Crypto Dread is in the house. Crypto Don Juan, I'm just talking about you, mate. Talking about Digitex futures. I know you kind of got more in, that was good. Up, first lag here. Right, so there's a lag. So we might be hitting some more problems. I'll just see what happens. Just keep going. Honest Crypto Johnny, if XRP breaks out to the upside, then the rise is normal equal in length to the vertical length of the symmetrical triangle. Take the vertical side and move to the breakpoint. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're talking about here. I've not usually seen that myself, to be honest, but I know exactly what you're talking about here, so we'll just go to and show what you're talking about there to everybody else as well. So normally this length here, if we measure this from here, oh no, don't want that. We want to draw it. From here to here, so the length from here to here. So we just copy that and paste it in. If it breaks out, say here, I want to copy that and move it over. Ah, bugger. You see I'm not good with this. There it is now. So if we move that over, bring that down, bring that up. So if it breaks out here, we could expect it to go to 15,000. And this is for the symmetrical triangle. So just in case you're wondering what Honest Crypto Johnny is talking about. So if it broke out here, that's what we could expect, up to about 15,000. Even if we come down to here, still around about the 14,000 level. So I do expect this to break out. And it is a good symmetrical triangle it's got there. But just hoping that it doesn't break below this symmetrical triangle. I just don't understand why people can't see it, and I keep questioning myself obviously as well. What am I missing with XRP? I know kind of Ripple's got kind of 60% of the holding of it, and I know all of that as well. I've done all the kind of research on it. I just see the more and more good news coming out, and we'll just jump to the news just talking about that as well. Ripple likely to trigger the final bull run before the next correction. This is cryptodaily.co.uk. Seems to be in Ripple XRP seems to be in a better position than most cryptocurrencies to trigger the next bull run. The 4-hour chart for XRP USD shows that the price is ready to shoot out of the symmetrical triangle any time now. We expect the breakout to happen before the end of the week, which could see Ripple shoot up towards 50 cents in no time. This breakout is likely to lift up the rest of the altcoin market with it, and the market opened in the green today after days of sideways trading, blah 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 blah. If Ripple succeeds in pulling off a golden cross, we might see its price shoot up past 50 cents in a short time. So we've got the golden cross, we've got the symmetrical triangle. There's just too many good, from a technical analysis point of view, it's looking really good from a technical analysis point of view. From a news point of view and a fundamental point of view, it's looking really good as well. And this is why I'm not can understand why more and more people can't see this. It's not frustrating, it's just I'm going, is there something I'm totally missing here? You start to question yourself, which is a good thing. You need to question everything that you're doing, all your decisions, but not to the point of inaction. So apart from that, we also have the matter of Ripple's XRP legal status that still remains unresolved. Obviously, we've got all that as well. While cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum and Litecoin are networks which are owned by the people and used by the exchange or exchange of value, the same cannot be said of XRP, which is owned largely by Ripple, the company. This is something, and this is the kind of flip side of it. And so we'll have to look at the two sides of this. Those factors are more likely to affect the price of Ripple long term, but for now we are seeing positive momentum building up as the sell pressure subsides. And the number of margin shorts. So if we look at the margin shorts as well, XRP USD shorts, you can see that is on the decline. This is on the daily and it's going down all the time. So it's on the decline there. And if we look at XRP USD longs, you can see that's on the increase. That's increasing all the time as well, every day now as well. So all the technical indicators point towards a big breakout coming for XRP. And this is why I've decided to take the position with BitMEX and go kind of 10x leverage on that. It could have been, I was going to go 15x, I thought it was just too risky for 15x. 5x would have probably been the best one to do. 10x, just a wee bit riskier, and I like a wee bit risk as well. So that's the news for Ripple. There was more news on Ripple as well. Mercury FX fires up Ripple's XRapid, sends first XRP powered payment to the Philippines. So Mercury FX, a global currency exchange provider with offices in London, Hong Kong and Cape Town, says its new XRapid payment corridor to the Philippines is up and running. You have to listen to this as well. The first payment using XRapid was just completed on behalf of a client in the UK who needed to send money across the world to pay for his honeymoon. And this is a kind of tweet about it. So one of three, Mercury has just made history and complete the first ever commercial payment using XRapid to the Philippines. And I'm sure, has it got the stats here? Yeah, here it is. In January, Mercury FX revealed the details of its largest XRapid commercial payment to date, saying it used XRapid to send payment of $4,574 from UK to Mexico, but it lowered the fees by $102. So the payment executed in a matter of seconds compared to 31 hours it would normally take on traditional payment rails, and the lower fees saved the company a total of $102. So if you're saving $102 every time you're sending $5,000, that's a lot of money. That's a hell of a lot of money. That's what, 2% for every transaction. If you're sending millions and millions and millions of dollars, you're going to save yourself a fortune using kind of the blockchain. I'm not saying using kind of Ripple, but you would save yourself a fortune using Ripple. And with Ripple, it's almost instantaneous. I've kind of sent Ripple to kind of other exchanges and between kind of people as well, and it's almost instantaneous that you get the Ripple as well, which is amazing. So these are the things that just made me think this is going to explode, and it's going to be very soon. It's just bubbling up under the surface just now. Other news stories we were kind of looking at. What were the other news stories I had the headlines for? BTC rally, we kind of spoke about that. Kraken 1 billion. So Kraken crypto exchange registers a whopping 1 billion in futures trading volume. So this is Kraken. They kind of took over a company, a UK company called Crypto Facilities, and there was trading, I think it was about $200 million worth of futures, but now they've kind of increased that by 500% to $1 billion. What does this show? This shows that there's an appetite for cryptocurrency trading. There's a big appetite for cryptocurrency trading. Chung admits that Kraken's acquisition of crypto facilities had played a crucial role in determining their success. He said, I think obviously having the support of a major US exchange helped, and obviously Kraken bringing out a product said to a very loyal user base. The Kraken branding carries a lot of weight, and also the fact that because we run contracts on the major 5 coins and take collateral on the major 5 coins, we pay out in as well. So this is talking obviously from the point of view from crypto facilities, which is great. As I said, that's a UK cryptocurrency futures provider. So that was a $100 million deal that they've done that with. That was Kraken buying the company. So $1 billion, a 500% increase, has been fantastic for crypto facilities as well. But for me, it shows the appetite for cryptocurrency trading as well. Hilton to accept BAT. So this came out this morning. Basic attention token holders will have the power to redeem tokens of more than 250,000 different brands, including the Hilton worldwide. This follows a new collaboration between the TAP network, which is a digital advertising platform, and the Brave browser. We heard some of the story as well kind of earlier on in the week, but this is good news. The headline is brilliant for BAT. We'll just see where BAT are just now actually. BTC. Yeah, it's doing really well since the kind of crossed over at 3,463. We're now at 4,530. Surprised we've not gone higher, and expect this to go much higher and reach way past this all-time high. I'm just going to go into coin signals just now and to see. Oh, I want a longer date to see where the all-time high was. So the all-time high was 11,261. So I think very soon, I'm getting these W's all the time. It's like the cup and handles. You can see there's a very clear line here as well with BAT. We kind of look at this, and we'll just go to make it much thicker. I like the green. It's not good on the white background though. So I'll have the red. So you can see across here, this is a major resistance point, 5,500, say around about that level. Once it breaks through that, and expect that to do it very soon, I think we're going to go high, much higher for basic attention token as well. Again, too much good news about basic attention token just now, and it's just going to do amazing, I think. Brave browser, the kind of inbuilt kind of advertise, just everything about basic attention token. In fact, this news out as well, more and more good news stories as well. So that's going to erupt as well, in my opinion. And the last news story I had was Engine. We've spoke about Engine Coin as well already. Bitcoin price analysis. BTC rally could extend above 4,000 and 4,200. This is from newsbtc.com as well. Okay, so that's the news. We'll jump back to the chat. Kukla, morning Steve, pissing down with rain here in Hong Kong as well. It's a nice change. That would be a nice change, I suppose, if it's really warm in Hong Kong all the time. A place I'd love to visit is Hong Kong. It'd be amazing over there. Reese John is in the house. Good morning to you. Doug Anton is in. Is it just my phone or is the screen fuzzy? What to do if the screen is fuzzy? You'll need to change the settings on it. So you can change the settings for the video and put it to high definition. So I've got it in HD. It should be in HD. Although you might want to keep it in fuzzy actually. Let's crush the like button. Crypto Dread, thank you very much, mate. Digitex continues its nice uptrend. It does. That's from Adam Forrest. Gordy Boy Scotland. Damn. What was it damn for? Did I miss something? Imran, Ivan on text saying Lightning Network is a scam. Whoosh. On the daily chart. Oh, that was Imran. The delete the message here. Christopher A. I'm currently 5x long in BTC and BitMEX, so let's hope BTC and XRP appreciates. Currently up 10%, but holding until 4K. I do think it's going to go up to 4K. I think it'll surpass 4K, go to 4,200. Maybe kind of come down a wee bit and touch that again before coming right back down again. Maybe. That's how I see it playing out just now. Imran, Dow finally completed the right shoulder of a head and shoulders pattern on the daily, looking ominous. A break on the neck could be the trigger for a crypto bull run with capital inflows from Wall Street. I've never looked at that for a while actually, so I'm going to look at world stock markets, look at Dow Jones. So we're up to 25,806 for the Dow Jones. Look at that kind of big spike down. That was back in December to 21,000. Where it is just now, 16% fall, which is huge for a stock market. So it's kind of gone back up to almost as highs, and looks like it's going to kind of break back down again. Yeesh. Okay, where is the UK? The FTSE 100. FTSE 100, 7,186. So just a matter of time before these all come crashing down again, I think. I need to wait and see what happens there. Look at the other markets as well. Yeah, the Hang Seng is kind of up as well. The DAX, they're all up. XGO, S&P. Yeah, it's not going to end very nicely, I don't think. Crypto Don Wan saying thank you, still buying more Digitex. Excellent, mate. Excellent. Gino Dow, hello everyone. Good morning to you, Gino. Satoshi Sean, waiting for Metamorph to retrace back a bit more. Is Metamorph going to retrace? It probably will. It might retrace. Although this price, I think this price is a really good price, 100 Satoshi round about there. It'd be a good accumulation zone for me. From here, from around, beginning of January. Definitely a good accumulation zone for Metamorph. And just, we kind of said this yesterday, we looked at it yesterday as well. The market capitalization on Metamorph is just mental just now. Very low, 370,000 or something. VeChain quietly building the network. One looks at the Reddit will confirm that. Yeah, I've been looking at VeChain as well. I've said I'd definitely go long on VeChain for the long term. If I could make $1 million, it'd be one of the ones I would kind of put in a portfolio of 10 or something. Definitely. The more I read about it, the more I like it as well. Rocco Guerra, hey Steve, how did you hear about Engine and Xbox? Did you hear about Engine and Xbox PlayStation? Posted a link in the premium March 14th. The Engine will be added to the Unity Asset Store for gaming. Yeah, I've seen that. We kind of spoke about it yesterday as well, about Unity. It's in the store and it'll be kind of front and centre for its, I think it's 2.6 million users as well, so it's looking good. XRP looking to hit 40 cents soon. Crypto Don Juan, I believe so. I do think it's going to go up. We've not looked at the dollar. We did look at the dollar very quickly of XRP. Look on Binance. So it's sitting at 31 cents, so it can't seem to break this 32 cents just now, but I do think we're going to go up. So the next kind of level would be in dollar value. Obviously this, if Bitcoin kind of shoots up to 4,200, this will pull it up. In dollar value we're talking about here, if we break that, we're talking about the next line of resistance in dollar value is about 55-ish cents, probably less than that. 50 cents for a psychological level as well. And I do think we're going to surpass that as well. And we could get back up to that 80 cents. I think that would be pushing it, to be honest. But these are the next resistance levels. So 58 cents after that. But I'm in XRP for the long term. I've been accumulating, as I said, as it's been kind of going down and up as well. I've been accumulating for a while and got quite a bit. And now I'm doing the short-term trading on kind of BitMEX on that as well. So I could get totally wrecked and you'll just never see me again. No, that's not true, because I wouldn't sell for the long-term holding. But if it went down below 8,000, I might sell at that, so I'm not losing as much on BitMEX. Good luck on BitMEX, Stephen. I hope you crush it, mate. Oh, cheers, mate. Jaraz is in by Digitex. Another Digitex buyer as well, which is good to see. Cole Phillips is in. Good morning to you. Good to see you here. Anthony El Falali is in. Good morning to you. SS Sharder, Storge Competition. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. Ross Davison is in the house. G-Slick, Digibyte got a partnership with Best Day Real Estate Industry. Digibyte are doing good things. King 1969, any news on Backed and Fidelity? There's news kind of trickling out, but no major news about it. There's kind of news trickling out. Keep an eye on Mainframe, full release early April as well. We'll just have a look at that as well. This is kind of what's happening towards the end of this week. So Bitcoin mainnet hard fork, Minerva mainnet release for Eternity on the 6th of March, which is today. Mainframe Developer Edition launch. And we've got weekly development update on Nexus. That's nothing much. YouTube campaign, ITX, Mexican meetup, Bitpanda listing for Lisk. I think Lisk is looking really good just now, actually. Ether Party Rocket 2.0 launch. Ethereum Classic has got a meetup for Horizon as well. PundiX staking begins. That's on the 9th of March. Monero hard fork, the 9th of March. WRT for wave holders and decentralized apps for IOST. So that's what's happening for Binance coins up until the end of this week as well. Now we could look at all of the coins, but we'll just look at the Binance ones just now. Mark Innes, yep, 100 sats is good. For Metamorph, I would say 100 sats is good. What exchange is Metamorph on? You can get it on Mercatox. I believe, I don't know if it's on any others. Metamorph, maybe on Coinbase as well, but I'll just check just to make sure I'm not talking mince. Mercatox is on, yeah, Mercatox is the main one. So Mercatox is actually an okay exchange to use. I've used it a couple of times now, just to buy the smaller coins. Gene, yeah, what happened to all the talk about Backed in 2019, etc., all the hype towards the end of 2018? Yeah, hardly anything about ETFs either. I think everybody's just of the opinion, if it happens, it happens, or it's going to happen eventually, and there's no point in kind of trying to second guess it and try and guess when it's going to come out. When it happens, it's going to be big, I think. It's still going to be big news, but everybody's kind of think, I believe, I can't speak for everybody, obviously, just my thinking, that they're just going, okay, if it happens, it happens. It's not a big, huge deal, but it's going to be good. And Gino Dow, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Gino. And you're joining us on the live. That's brilliant. So happy birthday to you. What age are you, Gino? Are you allowed to say your age? It doesn't matter. If you're allowed to say your age, just, I don't mean allowed to say your age, but if you don't mind saying your age, it'd be good to see what age you are. Mark Innes, just listed on Fat BTC. Oh, right, Metamorph. We were talking about on Fat BTC. Are we talking about Metamorph there? Ross Davidson said, thanks. Imran Chowdhury, according to recent research by Cisco University Campus, the second largest cryptocurrency miners across industry verticals. Is that right? That's interesting. Genuinely interesting. That sounded sarcastic there, but genuinely it is interesting. Gino Dow, 49. Thanks, excellent. Excellent. So not far behind me. I just turned 50 a couple of weeks ago. So not far behind me, mate. So happy birthday to you anyway. So you'll be a Pisces as well. I don't know why I said that. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Gino. I think we should all sing in unison. Ross Davidson, has Litecoin been officially adopted as a country official currency? I don't believe so. Not that I've heard. Anyway, Ross. This is any news that's came out that I've not seen. Venezuela. Oh, not Bitcoin. Venezuela launched crypto remittance using BTC. Supports Bitcoin and Litecoin payments. It just supports Bitcoin and Litecoin payments. LTC explodes. Is this the Venezuelan effect? Right, we'll just have a wee look at that. Litecoin price surges up 14.8%. Venezuela approves Bitcoin and Litecoin as a remittance agent. So it's not been adopted, it just approves. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Volume explodes as Litecoin likely to close above $50. It's only through government and its regulators that users can send funds using Bitcoin and Litecoin. Perhaps this move, not trusted by many, will further help pump Litecoin up 14.8% in the last day. Interesting as well. King 1969 to 2nd of June, 50 this year. Excellent. Excellent. There's a lot of people 50 this year. There are a lot of kind of admins. Brilliant admins. So there's a couple of them 50 as well. Happy birthday. Pisces are the best. Yes, they are. It's being called the Venezuela effect. Ah, right. Okay. That is interesting there. That is. Alex Jug, happy birthday. Gino Dow, Fishes for Pisces. Okay, I'm going to leave it there just now. We'll just have one last look at the Bitcoin chart. Just now, this is XRP. And that's the dollar value. It's all coming down a wee bit. We'll just look on, indulge me here. So it's gone down. So I'm probably down about 2 or 3% just now. So I've gone at 8,224 on BitMEX. But it's a small drop at the moment. So if it kind of hit 8,000 on BitMEX, I would probably sell up. Then I wouldn't want it to hit the stop loss there at 7,600. Definitely wouldn't want it to do that. So we'll see how that plays out over the next couple of days, but I do expect this to kind of break out over the next couple of days, and looking forward to that if it does. I'll go to BTC, USD, Bitstamp, 3,838. It's looking okay at the moment, but still precarious just now. Okay, I'll go back to Binance, see who's topping the charts. We'll just have a look in Binance just now. This is BNB. It's starting to move up again, 345,000 Satoshi. And we've got Manitha up 17%. And Ravencoin, is it going back up again after a short dip? It's going up, and that's on a weekly chart. On a daily, yeah, there's a short dip and then it's going back up again, so that's looking good. Engine 2639, so it's going back up again after a short dip as well. So looking good. Probably better looking at it on the hourly for this. Even on the 5 minutes. So 5 minute charts, we were talking about that earlier on, and it's crossed back up over. So it might be a good time to kind of get in as well if you're looking for a quick scalp. Litecoin. Just look at Litecoin on $53 it is just now. Theta going back up again as well. And these are the kind of charts for Binance at the moment. And so you can see them as well. Vibe, that's gone up. Good. That was one of the ones I called the other day as well. Just mentioning that as well, if you want to join us in a premium group, these are the calls I've made. So February's just about finished, so I can't officially call it for the average gain. The average gain for February so far is 16.83%, and these are the kind of calls I've made. So I've made 61 calls in February. 3 of the calls I believe were over 100% gains. So BTT was one of them, from 15 Satoshi up to 37 Satoshi. And we've got RCN from 308 Satoshi up to 662 Satoshi. This is all within a space of 7 days. And I've just recently had a vote on this yesterday in a premium group. I've recently extended it from 7 days to 10 days because I found a lot of these kind of calls that I made that when I closed it off after the 7 days, a couple of days later, within a day or 24 hours or 72 hours, I was kind of going up and shooting back up. So I've called it and made it 10 days instead of 7 days. So just a slightly longer period for that. But I do expect that's going to make a difference as well to the average gain. But the average gain is 16.83% just now. We've still got a couple of calls in play, and I don't mind just showing you these. I've done kind of March's ones as well. Another big one was Phoenix, 234 to 417, and it actually might have gone higher than that because I think that was still in play as of a couple of days ago. Some of the other big ones, the engine obviously called it 2025 up to 2,811 as of last night, so a 38% increase. So if you want to join us in the premium, there's a link down below to get premiums, to get calls like this almost every day, but you get to chat to people in the group as well, which is brilliant. This is where a lot of the learning takes place as well. We've got some amazing people in there with some good skills as well. So January was 16.06%, which is good. And I'll show you March just now because that's just started. So that was the last thing. If you want to join us there, that would be brilliant. Imran Chow, Steve, how much time do you have for yourself versus crypto? How's crypto life balance and going? I think personal health in this space is rarely spoken of, but it's very important. I probably spend about 3-4 hours a day on crypto. I spend about 6-7 hours, well, probably another 8 hours, 8 or 9 hours on the kind of other sides of the business, other parts of the business as well. So crypto is not that much. I'd say 25 to 30%. I was talking about it yesterday. Health, I don't spend much time on health. I think it's just too short. But I need to kind of spend more time on health. Obviously, I've done kind of a lot of things, but I could be better at health. I could be much better at health, but I'm all constantly monitoring that as well. So yeah. So I'd like to spend more time in crypto, but I've got the other side of the business, which I love doing as well, which I spoke about yesterday as well. Sometimes I say to myself, wish I'd never started. Is it worth the stress? LOL, that's Gene. I think it is. This is crypto trading is like eustress. There's different types of stress. You get distress and eustress. Eustress is a good stress. The type of stress that your body. So stress is a kind of bodily reaction. It's a kind of biological reaction in your body with the hormones kind of getting released all over the place. Your kind of adrenaline going up. Your kind of pupils dilate. Just everything that happens with stress. But you get eustress. So eustress is a good stress, like when you're having sex, when you're making love. That's your body is going through stress, as you're putting your body through stress, but it's a good kind of stress as well, if you know what I mean, because you're getting different hormones being released when you're kind of doing that. Same with crypto trading as well, you get a different type of hormonal release as well. So there's an addictive quality to it as well, because you could be addicted to the kind of release of hormones that make you feel good as well about when you're crypto trading as well. We've got to remember that. So there's a eustress involved with that, but you've got to be careful that you don't become addicted to that kind of eustress as well. But there's a distress as well, obviously, when you're losing a lot of distress and your kind of hormones, kind of different types of hormones are being released when you're seeing it going down and down and down. So, but in general, when you're trading and it's kind of going up, there's a eustress kind of happening there as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it there just now. Imran is saying, I'll just leave this the last one. This is the best stream we get. Crypto news and health news, even sexual health news. Yes, indeed. Mervyn is saying, just got here and is talking about sex. What did I miss? You missed loads. You missed loads. You missed the secret of life, which is talking about sex. Okay, I'll leave it there just now. Until tomorrow, same time, same place. Namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.